Hey, I figured I'd go live in here just a little bit early just to make sure this works. This is a brand new feature that YouTube has come out with. So I just want to make sure that everything looked all right. Make sure you can see just about everything. Can't see this griddle. But anyway, it's something new they wanted me to try out. It's a vertical video live. So I just want to try it out and see how it goes. So I'm going to be doing these Tomahawk pork chops. If you can see these, what I'm going to do is just I'm going to put some olive oil on both sides and I'm going to season them up real quick. I'm going to do a reverse sear on these, so I'm going to smoke them for about 20-25 minutes. They're going to get to about 115, 120 internal, and then I'm going to throw them on this hot griddle. And then in the meantime, while we're waiting on that to happen, if anybody's got any questions, feel free to ask away. But I'm going to go ahead and put the oil on these and get them in the smoker. So I just got some good extra virgin olive oil here. I'm going to put it on both sides. Just get that coated really, really good. Can't wash my hands quite yet, but I can get them with the paper towel. And then I've just got this, this is a keto chipotle pork seasoning. You can use whatever kind of seasoning you like, whatever your favorite is. But this is a really good one. You can find this at Aldi. So I'm just going to season both sides with this. And I hadn't even heard of these kind of pork chops till just a few months ago. You know, we do the Tomahawk ribeyes and stuff. But, I mean, as far as a pork chop, this thing's nice. So I'm just going to go ahead and season that. I've got this smoker, and I've got a master-built smoker over here. It's an electric smoker, so it's really, really easy to use. And I just preheated it to 235 degrees. And what I'm going to do is put these in. I'm going to let the internal temperature get to 115, 120, somewhere right around in there. Adjust this one more time. Looking at my pizza oven over there that I don't use anymore. So I'm just going to go ahead and take these. I've got both sides seasoned, and this is about the amount of seasoning I like to use right there. If I can get the door open. There we go. So man, that's nice and smoky in there. I'm just going to throw those on, close this back up. You see that smoke pouring out of there. That's good stuff, man. So let me see who we got watching on here. So like I said, this has got about 15-20 minutes or so. Oh, forgot a step. I'm not going to know what temperature it is until I put this in here. So I'm going to put my thermometer in, the thickest pork chop, which is this one. So I can make sure we're at 115, 120 degrees. This smoker came with one. It's got a thermometer in it. Let me go here. It's got a thermometer in it, but this thing's so old. I've been cooking with this thing for 8 or 9 years now. So I've replaced the thermostat in it. I've replaced the heater. I've replaced the control panel, and that thing just keeps on ticking. Now I have to, tweak it every now and then, but the thing works great. So see, we'll get hey, Karen in Connecticut. Yeah, those things do look nice. I'm telling you, they look every bit as good as a Tomahawk ribeye. So if I was grinding up some meat, I'd have my potato masher out here right now. But I'll do that next time I cook some. So, what's up, Joe? How's that? Man, I got lights out here. I don't know how this is going to go. This is a brand new thing for YouTube. They want me to try out vertical live, so we'll see. But I got a light out here because I didn't know, exactly how the lighting was going to be. I can't tell, but y'all let me know. But anyway, so Karen, what's going on up in Connecticut? How's the weather up there? It's nice and cool down here. You can see I'm kind of bundled up a little bit, which I know it ain't nothing like Connecticut weather, but yeah, it's 45 down here, so that's cold enough for me. So, and Joe, where are you from? You can see I'm out here drinking coffee. Oh, man, you got it made down there. We're heading down that way in about 3 months. My son's graduating. He wanted to go down to like Clearwater area, so we're going to head down there. We're wanting to go to Jamaica. We had a trip planned already, and the day we planned the trip, the level 3 travel ban came up, so we canceled that one real quick. So anyway, we're heading to Florida instead of Jamaica, so that'll be good. But I know you got some good temperatures down there right now. Oh, your weather's like ours is right now. It's El Nino or whatever. They said it's going to be warmer up north this year and cooler down south. And we've definitely seen the cool weather. We had like 18, 15 degree nights. So it's been kind of weird this year. Yeah, yeah. Florida's definitely safer. So we're going to check it out down there. I'm kind of excited to go to Hulk Hogan's place. Looks like he's got a restaurant in Clearwater. And I grew up watching Hulk Hogan and wrestling, so anyway, I'm kind of excited to go down there and check that out. So, hey, I appreciate y'all coming on and joining me on here. I want to try this out. Figure we can hang out and talk about whatever, and I'm gonna do some grilling and chilling. We're at 63 degrees on that right now. Y'all got any questions for me or anything since we're all on here? Oh yeah. Yeah, I saw on Facebook the other day a picture of Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair sitting together in Hogan's restaurant, and I'm like, we definitely got to check that out. Have to educate my son a little bit about that while we're down there. So, well, he's watched some wrestling with me, but anyway, I'm gonna try to do these about once a week and have a set time. I don't know if I'm gonna do this format, this vertical format, or if I'm gonna do the regular live stream format and just set up in the kitchen or whatever. But I'm gonna try to do them about once a week. I had a lot of feedback that people would like to see that, and you know, all the recipes I do probably 3 days a week with some pretty complicated stuff. And then the rest of the week, you know, we just do kind of, you know, a meat and some vegetables, or I do cauliflower rice, even though I made fun of it on my video today. But I just hate people saying that cauliflower, that you can do mashed cauliflower and it tastes like potatoes. It tastes like cauliflower mashed with cheese in it or whatever you put in it. It don't taste like potatoes. So that's why I thought that one today was good. And that's the best thing I've found so far, other than Chris cooking Nashville's carnivore mashed potatoes. Those things are awesome. But, you know, I don't want to spend an hour and a half in the kitchen cooking potatoes a lot of times either. So I decided to do the turnip one, and turnip is a question I had today about turnips, but the radishes. And I think they turned out real good. So what about the weather changes? Oh yeah. Yeah, you definitely did that maple syrup up there. That's a big industry up there. We already got daffodils down here. I saw daffodils for the first time the other day. Yeah, so we're getting there on these chops. So it's a little cooler out, so it might take a little bit longer, but Yeah, I actually had I did a Meyer lemon tree because I read that they do real good in my area. And normally they would, but we had like 15 degrees one night, 18 degrees one night. I walked out one morning, I'm like, man, I should have covered those. I rode up and down the road and a lot of people had like blankets over their plants and stuff like that. And I'm like, this is all fine. And then my Meyer lemons, I think, is dead. But maybe it'll come back. I don't know. Oh yeah, Joe, I heard all the wrestlers used to all hang out together too. Like it was just one big party they had going on. They did a good show on TV, but they were all good buddies and hung out and all that. So yep, spring is beautiful and it's about that time. So I'm ready for it because my business, I just do this for fun and try to educate people and get people doing keto and living healthy. But my main job is pressure washing, and so I'm really starting in hard and heavy on that next week. So we'll be wide open again. So hoping I can still post as many videos as I do now, but we'll see how it goes. It grows every single year. So we got 3 people in here now. So y'all say, hey, I know Joe and Karen are in here. Who else we got? Oh, I didn't know the koi were dormant in the wintertime. I do know a lot of the pressure washing guys in my area have killed a lot of koi, which is super expensive for the homeowners. I had a lady I had to go and basically interview with her for about 45 minutes about how I kept the chemicals out of the koi pond and avoided killing all the plants and her koi. You definitely don't want to get any chemicals around the fish. So yeah, I think everything's confused right now too. The plants, I've got plants that started to bloom and then just died. So it's weather patterns are definitely weird this year. So I'm up at about 90 degrees right now on these, so I'm gonna go ahead and crank this grill up and get that started, because it needs to be real hot when I pull these out. I don't know if you, let me see. So the way I set that up, I always put my bacon grease container right here, like I have in the videos. I put it right next to the grill. And by the time this is hot, that bacon grease is melted. And so I can pour it on there and cook with it. Or I could use olive oil or whatever, but I like the bacon grease, especially for meats like this, pork chops, steaks. Love using the bacon grease. So we'll get that nice and hot. Facebook really irritated me. They're now requiring the portrait mode for lives. Oh, wow. So you can't do a live other than... I know TikTok was doing this. My son's the one that told me about this because he does video game streaming. And he was telling me about TikTok and how they do the vertical videos or the portraits. You can do whichever way you want. And he's like, well, YouTube just came out with this, and I got an email from them this morning. Try this out. This is our new feature. So I'm like, well, I'll try it out. I've been wanting to do live on here for a while anyway. And so I figured this would be good shot, just go for it. I'm just grilling and chilling, so why not? But yeah, that's a good way. I think there's a lot more attendance in church now that you can do it online. I think that started during COVID, because I know we were watching church on TV at that time during COVID days, and now it's just a thing, and I think you get a lot more attendance that way. So that's good. Nope. There's Buddy. You might have seen him in where you got? There you are. You might have seen him in one of my videos. He always comes around sniffing for food, so he knows I'm cooking out here. Buddy, come here. Say, hey, America. Oh, yeah. He's a vicious, ravenous beast right here. All right, there you go. Yeah, there's no food yet. I'm gonna give you something when it's ready. You know, you get a little bite. He's my cleanup dog out here. Cause like if I drop a little bacon grease or something down there, he finds it. He does a great job cleaning up. Better than me. You're not right. Let me check on these pork chops. Yeah, we're almost there on the temperature. So yeah, once I get those the right temperature, I'm gonna throw them on here. This should be smoking hot by the time it's pretty hot now, but then I'm just gonna sear them on both sides for just a couple minutes. And I like to cook them to 140. They say you should cook them to 145, but I figure it's gonna cook a little bit longer anyway once you put it on the plate. So that's what I do. But 145 is a safe temperature, according to the experts. Now for steaks, it's going to be a lot less. Yeah, Joe, you can still do on YouTube, you can do either way. This is just brand new. They came out with this yesterday. And so when people are on their shorts feeds and they're scrolling down, they'll see a live come up on there. But this is brand new for them. But you can still do the regular live stream. And I think I'd rather do the regular live stream, really, because I can set up my kitchen. I mean, this is kind of a narrow space for what I'm trying to do here. You know, I got my griddle there, the smoker's over there, and I can't get both. I can't get both in the shot at the same time with this. So, not really digging it so far. But I think for people that do other types of videos, I think it'd be fine. If I could just cook in a space about this big, do some, I don't know, maybe some hibachi type stuff. I don't know, but I don't know if this is gonna work too good for me. But I figure I'd give it a shot anyway. So. Let's see, I'll take this down. Oh yeah, Karen, yeah. You'd be amazed at the amount of people I see that either look like they signed the side of their house, like put a signature in it because they use way too much pressure and we're trying to get a little area, and ended up looking like a signature, or blow holes in it or whatever. So what I do is soft washing. So basically you're using the chemical and really low pressure. It's about the same pressure as a garden hose. And you put the chemical on and then rinse it off. And the chemical does all the work because we got that algae down here. And so I know a lot of people that have moved from up north say, oh, our house never got green up there. But we get it down here because of the moisture and the heat and humidity and everything. So I just use the chemical to clean that off. Oh yeah, Joe, I imagine so. Yeah, that'd be almost impossible. You know, you'd have to do a split screen top to bottom, I would think, in order to do that. And you got to have 2 cameras and editing equipment and all kind of stuff. That's crazy. Where did y'all go? Yeah, I figured that, Joe. Karen, can you see? Oh. Just like one of their new features, probably dropped off for a minute and then came back. So good. I'm glad I'm back. I'm gonna say we got about 5 more minutes on these chops and they're gonna get on this hot. I don't know if you can see this. Hang on. Bad boy is smoking. So it's ready as soon as those chops are ready, for sure. But yeah, I don't know why everybody's going to this this vertical format like this. I guess, I mean, you know, my son will sit there and just scroll down like that all day. And I guess that's what people are wanting now. But I mean, you know, for me to do a live like that, I don't know. I figured I could manage this because I can go from smoker to griddle. But I mean, like if I was in the kitchen trying to move around and stuff, I don't think that's gonna work. But it's kind of like everybody's trying to keep up with everybody else. So like, you know, YouTube is the top, I would say. And then TikTok just comes out with new things that YouTube doesn't have. So then YouTube has to they have to come out with the same thing as TikTok. And then Facebook's behind all of them. So Facebook's trying to come out with the same stuff. So, you know, there's just so many ways to do it. I like YouTube myself. And I really like the fact that they give us the option to do this or that. And that's definitely what I'm gonna do next time, I believe. Buddy. This fool wants a snack. Can you tell? He's like circling my feet. All right, you got to go back in for a minute. I'll let you know when I got it ready. He is ravenous. We got 3 more degrees on these chops and I'm gonna throw them on the griddle. Yeah, Karen, I agree. And this is, and that's what they're trying to do, because this is gonna show up on people's shorts feeds, which I don't think anybody watches I put out some shorts, just, you know, I go to Aldi and I'll find some deals at Aldi. I'll take a little short video of them, make it as a short, or, you know, go by McDonald's and, you know, the way I order keto at McDonald's, and I'll do shorts like that. But I mean, I don't think anybody watches my longer videos, which is what I like, because I feel like it's helping people more than these shorts are. I mean, I can't show you how to cook a keto mac and cheese in 60 seconds or less. So I don't feel like that's the people I'm trying to reach. And I don't know about this either, but like I said, I got an email from YouTube wanting me to try it out. So I would definitely want to try it out. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I try to do those because I believe the people that do watch them, and it's not, you know, I mean, it ain't like a viral video or anything, but you know, if you really like me, I mean, I like saving money. And so when I go into these places, Aldi's my number 1 for sure. Walmart's number 2. And a lot of people are like, I don't even know how you shop in Walmart. Well, because I like saving money. It's cheap. So for the things I like, I can get them at Walmart. You can get USDA prime beef at Walmart and it's cheap. So that's what I do. But yeah, I like going in Aldi and, you know, the Big Lots, and I'll post, I'm trying to post them like once or twice a week just for people that like knowing what deals are out there. But, I don't feel like I can really teach people a whole lot on that as far as, you know, what I've learned and what I like to do in that format, but we'll see. Yeah, he's cute till you get up on him in the house. He loves all of us, but like if anybody else comes over, men, yeah, he's all over women, but any men come in the house, he's 10 feet tall and bulletproof. So oh yeah, Karen, did you? Yeah, I did a video about the ribeye steak from Dollar Tree. I did a whole video about it, and then I did a short about it too. I think it was how I made a Dollar Tree steak taste like a fancy steakhouse or something like that. I did that one a few weeks ago, so that video did pretty good. I did a short on it, did pretty good too. But oh, okay, what kind of dogs you got? He's a Pomeranian Chihuahua, mostly Chihuahua. Hey, so I'm gonna turn this real quick. I'm at my temperature on these pork chops I need to be at, so I'm gonna throw a little bacon grease down. See how if you just put that out there like that to begin with, it's melted by the time you're ready. Man, one of these doggone things. Ooh-wee. Now that's good stuff right there. Let me grab this camera. Hang on. If you can see that and hear that, that is delicious stuff right there. I'm gonna leave it down for about 2 minutes per side. I'm gonna check the temperature on them, see where we're at. I'm gonna get it to my 140 that I like. Bolognese, okay. I hadn't heard of bolognese other than a sauce. I make a mean bolognese sauce, but I hadn't heard of the dog bolognese. That's cool. Big dog, small dog. Maybe my Wi-Fi too. I might have to take off my Wi-Fi next time. We've had a lot of problems. We got Spectrum down here. I don't know if you got Spectrum or Charter up there, but it's been rough the last probably 2 months. They've been putting in new lines and everything around here, and we've really had some problems with them. So hopefully it'll be back. If not, if I do another one outside, I'll turn off the Wi-Fi. Go Tigers. Oh yeah. I think I'm about, it's a bad thing with this, I don't have a clock to look at. I usually do about 2 minutes aside after this, and I think it's been about 2 minutes. Let me check it out. Clemson. Watch out for them next year. Then you get a whiff of that chipotle in there. Man, it sure does make them good. That's what that side looks like. I'm gonna get the other side about the same way. I know my wife's ready to eat in there, so I'm gonna jump off. Karen, Joe, whoever else is on here, I appreciate y'all joining me tonight. And I'm gonna figure out a time to do this about once a week, and probably from my kitchen. I don't know about this vertical format. If anybody watches it after the fact, let me know what you think about it. But I'm not a big fan so far. But so listen, if you didn't see my tater video, check that out tonight. That's what I'm gonna have with these. I got some leftover ones in the house, so I'm gonna heat those up. I'm gonna eat these, and then I'll see y'all next time. Yeah, I agree, Joe. Thanks, Karen. Hey, y'all have a good one. See you soon.